Morning, guys.
You are now meeting the Grand Master.
Starting bright and early. Pack one, pick one, rage one.
Are you with me? I'm nodding. Is everyone else nodding?
Yes.
All right, let's count sources one last time. Okay, so I think I count Prism as a fixer and I count Caravan. These are both colorless fixers, so they don't really care what sources they're in. So green then is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 green sources. Red is 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red sources. Plenty of fixing for the other colors. We can absolutely get color screwed, but our mana base is fine. Our mana base is absolutely fine. Problem is actually the power level of this deck. So we got some draw shit, so we can just overwhelm them. We have a little bit of inevitability with Fight with Fire. I'm a little worried about getting run over. We have almost no creatures. Let's hope our early matches are, I think, what is Red Green? Red Green is like a forest fire or like a pile of leaves that have caught fire or something. I want to call this like dumpster pile or something. I think we're going to go with dumpster pile. Okay. What is going to be the MVP? Brush fire isn't bad either. Might actually be better. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Let me know. Let's get our first game of the day. I like brush fire. I want to convey the sense of disaster while simultaneously referencing our red and green. You're believing? I mean, it's optimistic. Okay. Get a tap land into a 1-drop into a 3-drop on 3. We're going first. This seems good. Okay. Lavamancer not so great with no cards on our board, but it's a dude for Demolisher. Not a dude for Demolisher, he's a human. All right. Good point. Lavamancer, not a dude for Demolisher. So we're on 5 mana. Unfortunately, our hand doesn't do anything with 5 mana. Besides Demolisher. He looks like he's just playing 2 colors right now. I mean, I can hold up Deem Worthy as a cycle for 4. It's probably my best play, honestly. I don't think playing this out and destroying a land that doesn't do anything or destroying a dude that doesn't do anything matters. 1 mana off playing this as a 5, but I don't get my cards back. It's an annoying one. So I can ping it, but I lose my mana dork in return, so I don't even get value out of that. Can blow that up with Rex Sage too. Could just go face with this, but I feel like I'm going to need this to end up as a 5 mana removal for this thing. So I don't think I do anything here, annoyingly. Nice top deck. Actually does something. Remove that 3/3. Anything else I want to do this turn? Not really. Am I also attacking with the 2/2? I think I am attacking with the 2/2. So I don't want to offer the trade and ping away both mine, but I'll trade 1 for 1 here. If he wants to drop block that, it's fine. But I don't want to get 2 for 1 by the fucking mirror. Okay. No target now for Demolisher. That's a really nice cycle target. Alright, let's fix our lands here. I guess we want blue. We don't have islands in the deck, so I can't actually tutor up islands, which is a bit awkward. Actually can't tutor up most of my splash colors. But I don't want to draw one of these cards before doing it. Yeah. I'm playing no basics of other types. Actually, I'm not sure that's right. I might be wrong. Anyways, grab a forest. Let's cycle this away. I have 2 cards in my graveyard. I could also just kill that. I really like the idea of getting value, but I might need this for bigger threats. Wish I could crew. I could just cast Demolisher as a 6/6. Still hold up. We're at 6 actually. No, this is worse. It's worse in every way to not just crew this. Okay. Getting too fancy. Really wanted to get value out of this when I can just use my fucking stuff on the board. Seems fine. All right, chat. We are 1-0. That was a Hydra on the top of his library. Comes in with either, it's a 2 green X Trampler. It starts as a 0/1, and it either comes in with twice as many counters as you paid in X, or it comes in with that many counters and you fight a creature when it comes into play. So it's like a 5 mana 3/4 that fights something, or a 5 mana 6/7. Okay. What do we got? Cube doesn't give you gems as reward. No, it only gives you gold. No black mana, but we have a good 5-drop and a good 3-drop. We're going first. Plenty of lands. This is fine. Okay. Keep it. Early interaction. Wish I could cast my Predator, but oh well. Hope I'm doing well. It's early in my day. I'm not yet tilted out of this tilted out of the format, so doing fine, thanks. No service. I would love to accelerate out to 5 with open black mana, and this pause looks like he's got something. I don't know if he'll kill the Visionary or not. It is a mana dork. He probably will. Didn't end step remove it. Every once in a while I hear someone claim that, but it seems pretty unlikely. Garrick's Uprising. Unexpected. So I could Demolisher it. I could Demolisher his land. He's only got the 1 green source. I don't hate that. It is my mana dork becoming a 6/6, which makes him super vulnerable to 2 for 1s. If I cast Prism, it doesn't accelerate at all, so I'm only on 3, 4, 5 mana. I can't cast Emergent Predator yet. So it sets me up for a pretty brutal 2 for 1 with a removal spell. But I did just fuck his green sources on a deck that apparently wants to play big creatures going second. This is always how this card gets good, right? This series of kind of things. Greenland. I like it. Any plays from you this turn, opponent? No? I like that too. It's interesting. So I'm going to shock in this land. I'm going to sovereign away the 3/3. The honest gruel beater from yesterday? No. No, it's not. And I'm going to smack him in the face for 6. So far, this creature has done 12 points of damage and unramped our opponent, the Demolisher. Which is fucking nuts, right? We the gruel beater yesterday. You should watch those games if you're interested in fun Magic. So like those were super excruciating to play, but fairly interesting games, I think, with the gruel deck towards the end. So Immersion Predator, or Immerstrom Predator really has some nice plays with crewing. Every time you crew it, it taps. Every time it taps, it eats a card out of a graveyard and gets +1/+1. I think this goes base.
I like animals better than
Oh, it's creature on the cycle. Okay. So here, if I have 6 mana, he's dead. Unfortunately, I have 5. I think he's still dead though, because of the Sovereign kills the 3/3, right? I think he's just dead on board. Okay, we'll cast our creature and win the game. How does that feel? All right. Going first is good. Not wrong. Not wrong. It turns out going first in this game is like, and it's somewhere someone linked me a stat from that. It was some insanely different. Like it was like a 65-35 breakdown for win percentage just off going first. This is an outdated resource system in this game is the problem, right? It's just a 25-year-old fucking resource system. Is it 66%? Seriously? Where's that stat coming from? I'd really like to have the source of that. Sky Sovereign is bonkers? Yes. Yes, it is. This hand sucks. We're going second. I mean, we have black mana to cast this on 3, but no creatures to sack to it. I've got 3 lands, though. Draw into stuff here, I guess. Need to draw. Didn't want to see that. That's scary. Because that is often an aggro start. I kind of forgot I had a Fabled Passage in this deck. It's nice to be able to play land base without basics of the colors you don't want, but Fabled Passage is basics only, which makes it a little bit painful to not have access to. I don't know if I have to remove this or not. It doesn't actually kill me. It just makes my opponent's deck a lot better. He's discarding removal. So here's the punish for not playing Fabled Passage. I don't actually have red yet, so I can't cast Saheeli now, which is too bad because I'd really like to. There's still no point in playing Fabled Passage that turn. It doesn't get me any faster, and next turn I can bring it in untapped, so the same delay. Okay. I don't know, we need that link. Maybe I'll ask about it later because it needs to see what we're talking about. He doesn't play out Sprite Dragon there. That's crazy. I can play out the Predator into a counter. This feels like counter magic. I have to do something at some point, and next land is Saheeli plus Magma Jet, which is pretty valuable. The Predator doesn't have to win me the game. I've got other cards in hand and a lot of value. I think I just run this out into the counter. It's definitely an annoying one to get countered or removed or whatever, but it's never going to stay on the board. If this man is discarding 1/2 hasters that grow, then his hand is fucking good, or he's really short in land, right? Like, that card's a solid card in a red-blue archetype. on an empty board when you have tempo. So yeah, I don't care if he's holding a counter. I'm gonna have to play through that, and I don't want another pass. Like, all of my stuff gets countered later too. Tap out, draw 2, cycle. Okay, I'm fine with that. Now I can remove this fucking Elder if I want. If I draw a red source here, untapped red source is so good for us here. So good. Give me untapped red source, game. Can I bring this in as a shock land or no? I don't think I can. Maybe I shouldn't be playing this. Maybe this should just be a mountain.
My creations are things of beauty.
Okay. I feel like most times this is Niv. Of course he plays a 1 health creature the second I play Spikefield Cave. Okay. Yeah, they don't have haste. And he's tapped out this turn. Take 2 to my Saheeli. Doesn't even go for Saheeli. It's interesting. It's combat damage to cycle, I see, to the player. I think Escape is too slow, although it does have synergies with this. It lets me play lands there. I can play 2 lands in a turn. I could actually maybe escape to Magma Jet, which seems pretty good. Let's start with this. Alright, so next turn is 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I can take the tap land. I do want max mana for Fight with Fire. So I think it's that. Okay. We're a little behind on board. Opponent is now switched from a do-nothing counter deck to a tempo deck out of nowhere, I guess. I could take 3 to Saheeli. I'm not really big on the minusing. I don't care if it takes 3. Do I just trade off with the token? Yeah. Okay. Deck shouldn't have an Embercleave in it. This deck doesn't an Embercleave deck at all. I mean, he's playing it, and there's no denying that. 3, 6, 7. But it feels kind of bad. Like, why not go face with everything then? If you're trying to blow me out with Embercleaves, this doesn't make sense to me. All right. I've got a lifelinker, which is good. I mean, our turn was going to be playing these things. I guess it probably doesn't change. Can't play that this turn. It's a next turn kind of thing. Token as Summoning Sickness. Okay. How does this work? Target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control. Maybe I should have left that token up, because then I could have cloned the Harvester for damage, I guess. Okay. Haven't played a lot of Saheeli. Alright. We're getting low on health, unfortunately. I've got an okay hand if we can survive like this turn. What do I die to here? Any pump spell is brings it to 3. It's really easy to die to that. It's got first strike 2. He's never attacking there. I want to remove that with fire, right? Although he's got a counter in hand that we know about. I have 2 ways to kill it. They're expensive. All right. I don't fucking know where to block here, honestly. Kind of need my land. Wait. No. Fucking go where I told you. Okay, block. I can die to the first strike if he pumps this 6. It's already a lot, sure. I do get lifelink off the harvester. I think anything in front of the elder dies. If he has an answer for this too, we're in trouble. He can't kill me off the first strike part, so I go to 4. He has removal now for this as well, of course. His last card is, of course, triple spell Jeskai Elder Embercleave, bounce my lifelinker, is his play here. So we are dead. Yeah, very exciting. Fucking opponent. All right, I mean that's our clunky deck there. I mean he didn't do anything this entire game. He played a 1/2 card cycler to dig up Embercleave, which is just not a deck. So we don't die to a pump spell, Sebwell. Because we gain lifelink. Okay. It's a hard line to play against. There's no blocks that work there, right? I have to use the harvester to gain life. I think the actual... I think there was a misplay that game. I think the misplay last game, that game was not was blocking the 1/1 token. I hadn't thought about the fact I could clone my harvester.